I've just had a realization, and that is building these branches is going to take a long time. And can I just say, looking at it from down here, this looks seriously cool. It looks a little bit like, like a wizard's hand. Do you see that? Like, oh, I got long, weird fingers, and they have growing bushes on them. I'm gonna cast a spell on you, mister. Okay, that was weird. I apologize. My realization is that this is going to take a ridiculous amount of time to finish because I literally spent over 3 days just doing this branch with all the collected wood and stuff. So this is gonna take a long time. And we have already, as we know, grown out of our starter base. But the realization is this area. I mean, this area is looking... the area is looking absolutely mega. I can't even speak seeing it. This place is looking so cool with the shapes. Granted, it's a little bit. Oh my goodness! In this view, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different scaffolding materials: stone, dirt, oak. That is that is so funny. Actually, you know what it is? You can see when I took a break and did something else, because I'd have done this dirt thing. Next time I built, I had the jungle planks, etc, etc. Anyway, the point is, this place down here has potential. It has potential to look really, really cool and to be sort of a medium base. Now, don't get me wrong, most of the base is still going to be up here in the branches because I really do like the idea of living all the way up here. But if we can get out of the sandhole that we've outgrown, that would be absolutely great. Before we do anything though, I want to head over to the shopping district. I'm actually really, really excited because it's been a couple of days and I haven't looked. I haven't checked how our treasure island has done. Ooh. And the chunks are loading in very, very slowly. I better go through the nether. Oh no, what is this? Please remember to feed Woody. He loves seeds, but will eat anything. Thank you, beef. Woody? I think you got the name wrong. There we go. Alan. Well, I guess we have a bird to feed. First of all though, like I said, I'm not going to get distracted because I am really excited to check out how our treasure island has done. Is that diamond pile bigger than the 21 blocks of diamonds that I left here? I think so. And we still have gems here, but yep, it's definitely bigger. Well, unless people haven't paid. But this looks like someone has got a cupcake and just started eating it from the side. That's how I eat muffins, by the way. I eat them from the side. It's weird. Even though it looks like a half-eaten cupcake, I mean, that gotta be success. So, I'm gonna have to mine these and have a count. So I put 21 in. Anything above 21 is profit. Oh my, we've made quite a bit here. Yes, look at this. We've actually made we made exactly 21. 21 diamonds profit. That's almost 3 stacks of diamonds. That is great success. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this and put it back in the vault because I did only borrow them from my own vault, and then the rest goes back in this pile, and now everything that's here is pure profit. Take that. I gotta be honest, I can't believe we've already made almost 3 stacks of diamonds. That is a great return, considering that the things that I put in the gems were things that I had laying around. So I didn't have to buy anything extra. Goal, I'm on my way. So anyway, with that taken care of, it's time to get started with today's episode. The IBB, in between bases base. IBBB? IBBB. Yes. Yes, that's what it's gonna be called. Oh, hello there. You just walked straight past me. How rude. He went straight for the door. This man knows how to be an annoying door salesman. Are you a student of Bumbo Baggins? Okay, we gotta buy some heads. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know when or if these would be useful, but I feel like it's probably a good investment. Thank you, sir. Now, get out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. 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 These lava heads are fantastic. I love them. I am wood. I'm not joking. My head is wood. So back to the IBB BB, in between bases base. That abbreviation is just so silly. We obviously have a lot to do before we can even consider turning this into any form of base. So I think we should get started, and the very first thing we should do is get rid of this water, I think. So I started placing down dirt. Very quickly ran out of dirt to place, sniped a creeper, repaired my shovel, collected a bunch more dirt at a mountain somewhere far away. Fed the bird. I was very determined to fill up the lakes completely so that there was no water underneath. And that also required some swimming in weird places. And when I say dirt, I also mean glass blocks, by the way. Ran out of dirt again, so I had to repair my shovel once again. But seriously, it is very fun to collect dirt and grass blocks. After about 2 hours, I finally completed the whole thing. Nice. I have been so caught up in placing down dirt for the past 2 hours that I've completely missed this. Rendog has been building his blimp right above me as I've been placing down the dirt, and look at this. Is this supposed to be some kind of lock maybe? Anyway, let's break that. Yeah, take a look at this. Ren has delivered a full shulker box of logs. I can't remember what we decided to pay for it. Was it 10 diamonds? This thing is looking seriously cool just right above my tree. Logs. You know, it's funny, now that we have a floor in here, it's a lot easier to experience just how mega this is from inside. That may have been the most obvious thing ever. I mean, of course, now that we have a floor, we can experience it. Anyway, there's still lots and lots of work to be done here. Eventually, I do want to get rid of all of these scaffolding blocks and stuff like that. But for now, I think we're ready to start building the IBBB. And I'm really excited about that. Now, this may be very obvious, but the first thing I want to build or move over to the IBBB is a new storage system, because this storage system, yeah, I've completely outgrown this. So I've come back here just to collect up some resources. I actually have no idea at this moment in time how I want to design the inside of IBBB. And I'm also not sure where I would want to place this. I kind of want to keep the feeling of this weird wooden cave, but that being said, I mean, it's going to be extremely tricky in places to fit things if I just follow it religiously. One thing I do know is that I don't want to build anything in the center, because I do want the elevator there. But I've just had a thought. Okay, I don't know if this is doable, but wouldn't it be cool if we would have like an organic staircase spiraling up here eventually, in addition to the elevator? Like, we will take the elevators, but have a staircase possibility to get up there. I'm not entirely sure. There are a lot of opportunities with this build. You know what these little caves are going to be called? Trunk caves. Yep. Brilliant name. And I've been eyeing up this trunk cave here for our storage system. Now, don't get me wrong, when I say storage system, I'm talking about an IBBBSS. In between bases base storage system. These abbreviations are getting absolutely out of control. Anyway, the point is, I am not going to build a permanent storage system here, but I want a storage system that is bigger than the one we have now, and potentially also have some sort of deep storage, shulker box storage or something like that. But looking at this place, we don't have that much space. What I was thinking was, you walk in and then we have chests on both sides. But as you can see, there isn't a whole lot of space here. And unfortunately, this trunk is also just 1 block thick, so I can't really hide any redstone stuff behind there. It's taken me a lot longer than I dare to admit, but I've finally come up with a style that I think looks absolutely awesome for this place. So what I've done is that I've brought down the wood from these nook things over here, and that's going to be the edge of our storage room. And then what I'm thinking is we walk inside here and we'll have a spruce floor, and we'll probably have the chests on both sides, and then I could potentially fit a deep storage unit in the back there. It's going to be really tight though, because yeah, once again, there's very little space to work with here. And personally, I'm a really big fan of mixing in oak logs into a spruce surface. I just think it gives it that little extra detail and looks absolutely awesome. It looks like it's worn down worn down planks. Another very interesting texture variation for spruce planks is this block here, the bark of a spruce log. The only problem is that it has that green tone to it, but I do think that that works, and I really do like to mix up the texture a little bit, otherwise it very quickly just looks like one big chocolate brownie. Which, to be fair, is not a bad thing. I love brownies. This is a lot harder than I anticipated, and the reason is the desymmetry. You see, because these nooks are organically shaped, or basically just block spanned by me, there is no true center. This is a 10. There's no symmetry. Just because I can put chests on this side and open them doesn't mean I can put chests on this side and open them with the same distance. As you can see, it clearly doesn't fit. But I am really enjoying this challenge, and I think I'm onto something. One thing though is that I do want some colors. I was thinking maybe because we're inside a tree, we could use some leaves and kind of just go with this whole organic thing. You know what? Because there is no symmetry, I could just do things like this. Just random crazy shapes out of whatever I want. And that is actually really cool. Now I do want to try to get some lights in here. And I really do like glowstone behind leaves. Look at that. That is a very cool little glow. I love that. This thing can actually be straight. I wonder if I would want to strip that maybe. That thing could actually be straight because, again, we aren't actually working towards any rules. I'm basically like a tree rebel. I am having so much fun with this build, just working on all the different details, removing these stupid scaffolding blocks as I go, and I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. So, we've got the chest storage over here, and this is an increased size from the abandoned mine shaft. This side, still a bit unsure what to do with this, to be honest, because of this little problem here. At this centerpiece in the back here, I decided to go with a stone floor with an andesite stone mix, which I always see as like a very polished floor for some reason. And the reason for that is because I think this is going to be where we store our diamonds. And what can I say? I really do like making diamond piles. It's just one of those things that's very satisfying in your world. So I think that's what we gotta do next. We gotta try it out. Diamonds, you're about to get a new home. And don't worry, I'm not forgetting about the 12 bamboo. They are also very important. Man, this place is just so crowded. We don't even have half a stack of blocks. Oh my goodness. I guess I do have more at the treasure island though. So what I'm thinking anyway is the classic diamond pile sitting right in the back of this. Kind of as a brag. I guess it's a bit of a bragging, showing off thing. I can't wait until I have enough diamonds to fill that entire room and see them start leaking out. Anyway, then to the side here, down this room, I think we're gonna put a chest and the 12 bamboo. This is like the inner vault of doom. I was gonna make a new abbreviation, but no, it's gone out of hands with abbreviations today. Excuse me, Mr. Vine, I did not place you there. I'm so dumb. I thought that I could mine the vine with a silk touch, because you can't actually do that with leaves. Now, this space to the side here is not decided yet. All right, it's not decided because, I mean, this is extremely tricky to fit anything in, considering the lack of space. But I've been thinking, and maybe at some point I could fit some kind of deep storage shulker loader if I go down with the redstone. But it's gonna be a little bit tricky if I want to do that. So for now, we'll just leave it like that. And if you have any suggestions, do put them down below in the comments, and I will take a look. All in all, though, I gotta say, I'm really happy with the start of this trunk base. The IBBBB has started. I gotta stop saying that. It's such a weird abbreviation. Now, with that done, we still have a bunch more things to move over and install in this space. And the next thing I want to work on is a bedroom. But I want to make a very special bedroom, okay? I want to make a bedroom that is functional and that has quite a few gizmos. And for this one, I think we're gonna use this trunk cave right here. So the one next to this one. So we kind of continue in a pattern around this. And I'm actually going to go down because I've been looking, I mean, it's very dark. That's better. So I've been looking at all the trunk caves and I've realized that this one here is a little bit different. It's a little bit different because it's not as tall as all of the others. And because of that, I think it's going to be very smart to come down a layer. And now it's all dark again. And I think coming down one layer is also going to provide the base with a little bit more character, because this is going up one layer, so we go down one layer here, and that just gets that little extra nice feel as you walk around here, hopefully. It's also going to be an extremely nice feeling getting rid of this gray stone scaffolding mixture with the oak and andesite. I've even used andesite scaffolding over here. If I ever do one of these oemga trunks again, I'm just gonna use logs. It would have been so much easier. It would have saved me so much time now. My goodness, I've also used cobblestone here. That's 5 different blocks. 5 different blocks in this one route. So I must have built this in 5 different sittings. What have you been doing today, iskall? Carving out the trunk to make trunk caves? It's definitely taken shape, isn't it? Just removing the top and starting to build this wall, and all of a sudden that looks so much better. Anyway, I am completely out of oak logs, and I did check with Rendog about this, and the agreed price that we agreed upon was... Oh no, that was my last rocket. The agreed price was 20 diamonds. Oh, for goodness sake. Why? I don't even know what happened there. I am okay. I didn't want to spend too much money on rockets, but that is a little bit of a restock. As I was saying before that EP, yep, we're totally going with abbreviations, okay? EP, embarrassing plummet. I checked with Ren, and the cost for one box that we agreed was 20 diamonds. So we're gonna buy this because, I mean, it's delivered directly to my base. Where do I pay? Where do I pay? I'm guessing that the shulker box is not actually included. So we're going to put 2 diamonds in here. But then, because I like placing down diamond blocks, I'm just gonna put 2 diamond blocks like that. And then hopefully we'll spot that he sold that shulker box, and then he can deliver a new one. I absolutely love this thing. This is a great deal for me. It's actually taken me quite a bit of time, but I have got rid of all the scaffolding, which feels absolutely great. Sneaky planks. As I was saying, I'm getting rid of all the scaffolding, and that feels really, really great. And now, as far as design goes, I think I may want to try a dark oak floor. And the reason I think this may work is because we go down one layer, so it may look like the dark primordial wood of the tree. Iskall using big words. And here's the tip for texture mixing dark oak. With spruce, we use the oak logs. With dark oak, we use spruce logs. And I mean, that's just a perfect mix. I think that looks really, really cool. I am so happy that I went with the dark oak. I really do think that this is very, very quickly taking shape and looking very cozy. It's a very, very cozy thing, which is a good thing because this is going to be our bedroom. So the idea is we're going to have our bed here, but as I said, I do want some functioning things as well, and that is what I've been saving this little area for back here. But before we get to that, we also do need some color here. We do need some color, so maybe we do the leaves, but before we do that, if we do it, I want to try honey blocks. Strip these things around it. Oh, for goodness sake. It's not safe here. It's not safe. This is like the 10th creeper today. I'm not entirely sure about this, but I think that looks pretty cool. I really like it in the floor. Maybe we could make it look like it's dripping down as well. That is looking mega cool. I absolutely love doing things like this. I've done it with slime blocks in the past, iskallium, and I'm really happy to have these awesome looking honey blocks. I mean, it's just really inviting. Unfortunately, we're in a jungle. This needs to be lit up somehow, so I'm gonna have to think about that to make it completely safe as well. We're not on a mushroom island, and I miss it. I miss my mushroom island, but still, that is looking mega. Oh no, I accidentally crafted my super bow into a dispenser. I can't believe it's this here. Oh, super bow, I know you're inside there. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm an idiot. Now, we have been doing a lot of building today, and I gotta say, I have really enjoyed working on these detailed type of builds. I mean, I'm really happy with how this is coming together, the rebel storage room of the IBBB, and I'm really happy that it still feels like a trunk cave for sure. And the bedroom is really coming together as well. It still has a lot of room for decoration for sure, but it is a good start. That being said though, I do want this to be a functioning bedroom, and one of the gizmos that I really want in here, that I love having in my respawn room in Minecraft, is an Iron Man machine. Basically a machine we step into and then we get geared with good armor, with a new elytra and all of the stuff we need in order to go back and rescue our items. And I'll be honest with you, this is what makes a bedroom oemga. Without this, you can't have an oemga bedroom, okay? Looks like I'm talking into a microphone, but I'm trying to demonstrate how simple it is to build one of these. All you need is to power a few dispensers. If I can hit that thing. There, I hit it. That's so funny. Yeah, all you need to do is power a dispenser with armor in it, and it will equip it to your player. So we got 4 armor slots, so we need at least 4 dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll also want a new sword and a pickaxe and a shovel and maybe even a bow. Now all we gotta do is power all of these once we step inside. So I have a pressure plate here that should power all of these, I would think, and then I just need to power the top layer as well. Now all redstone doesn't have to be pretty, okay? All we gotta do is wire it so that it powers these top ones here. Do a redstone staircase like that, and then just bring that up there, and that should power all of them, because that block there would indirectly power that dispenser. Let's just make sure cobblestone in all of these. No cobblestone in my inventory. I should get 8. I got 7. No. That should take care of that. Right, let's try this again. No cobblestone, and boom! 8 cobblestone. Beautiful. I definitely have to work on some backup gear, but I had that EP happening earlier, so I'll have to do that a little bit later. For now, I just want some test gear. Excuse me, Benny, I'm here to purchase things. Pay attention. Can you look at the hi? Thank you. Put these things in here. Make sure we set our spawn. And let's try this out. I regret nothing. Oh, for goodness sake. As I said, I regret nothing. So we respawn, and then we go over here. We gotta get our gear. Boom, we're fully equipped. We got elytra, we got armor and everything like that, and then we can go and get our stuff. As I said, I definitely do need to make some proper backup gear, but you get the idea. This is something that every bedroom needs if you want an oemga bedroom. Now, in order to perfect this, we also need rockets and food quickly available to us when we respawn. So I think maybe we'll put that there and then have a food barrel and have a rocket barrel. I really need some more resources. I mean, this is just silly. The idea is that we fill this up completely with rockets, this completely with food, and then this one possibly with ender pearls down the line. I do think it's easier to do this in a barrel shape or in a chest than it is to make like a dropper machine that gives you a full stack, because that still takes a lot longer to stand there than to just grab a stack as you go. But with that done, I say that we've got a pretty good start to our IBB. I really like the look of this so far. Like I said, there's definitely room for some decorations, and I do want some more gizmos in my bedroom, but it is a great start. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do hit the like button down below, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.